the question of who is God and wanting to be culturally relevant. We live in a time right now where God is bringing the world to us. I remember one day riding on a bus on my first international trip in Hong Kong, and there was a sweet little schoolgirl in her uniform. They all had uniforms. So I turned to her and asked her her name and asked her if she would be willing to go through a little booklet with me. And she was very excited and said yes. So I'm reading along. On the left side is the English and the right side was Mandarin. And the left side, God loves you and has a wonderful plan for your life. And all of a sudden I could see out of the corner of my eye, her head just turned to me. And I looked at her, and these big, brown, beautiful eyes looked at me inquiring, and she said, "Who is God?" And I'm thinking, okay, that's not in the formal booklet. I was so stunned by the question. I'd never been confronted with that question. But her question set me on a course in my life that I've never gotten over. Because I came home and I thought, okay, I want to learn how to be culturally relevant, to be able to tell people about Jesus. And so, God, wherever you send me, I want to know something about the culture. I want to be able to bridge that gap. For them not knowing about God, I want to be able to know enough about their culture and the uniquenesses of their beliefs to be able to share the good news with them. Not everybody has heard about God. Not everybody. I met somebody recently who knew nothing about Christianity. They're born in this country. They know nothing about God. And so we need to understand the people that we are going to. We live in a time right now where God is bringing the world to us. And there are so many indigenous groups. And it's helping me to realize that it's our place to be able to share with people in indigenous groups or, in their different ethnicities, and then be able to turn the ministry over to them so that they can reach their people. But it's just exciting for me for us to work together to be able to reach all people, that it's not just dependent on one group, but that we're really crossing lines and partnerships and really merging together as we link arms and work together to better bridge that gap and be able to explain who Jesus is to them. And so I hope that's always part of our DNA, so that when the next person asks, "Who is God?" we'll be able to really tell them.